So today I want to talk about this little number, a little sampler, which has surprised me. This is Angel by Mugler, and it's the eau de toilette. I have the 2011 version of this Angel eau de toilette, but I seldom use that. Maybe I should dig it out and compare these two. And so this is the Angel Mugler eau de toilette, which was re-released in 2019, just last year. This is a love at first sniff for me. This is the beautiful flacon, and at the beginning, I never thought that I would like it that much, but when I tried it, this really grabbed my attention because it is just this fruity blast of green apple is really prominent in here, and it makes the whole thing very young and fruity and fun. So this is the eau de toilette. I mentioned again for at least 3 times already. Now let's talk about the notes. Well, the notes on the top, you have the mandarin and peony, but really, to be honest, I don't really get that much of a peony. It's not a fresh peony scent. This is a very bright citrusy note, a very sour tart fruitiness in the beginning. I think not only the mandarin, but also the green apple that really grabs my attention in the beginning stage of this fragrance. And in the middle tone, in the middle, we have praline, red berries, and also the green apple. I would say the green apple really outshines other fruitiness. It really is the main star, yeah? And the mandarin is downplayed by the green apple note. And together with the green apple note, I do get a little tiny bit of this berryness. It's not really true sweet berries. It's more like tinge of sweet berries at the background, but with the sour, the tartness, the freshness of this green apple note in the front. And in the base, it's listed patchouli, some, Gaia wood, and some cedar. It's white woods. Yes, patchouli, white woods, and some cedar wood. Okay, on my skin, to my nose, it's really, as it dries down, the patchouli will be more prominent. It really has the DNA of this Angel, but the patchouli, compared to the original Angel, it has already been toned down a lot. It's like a very polite patchouli, just adding a little touch of earthiness and some soil properties, some soil feelings to this fragrance on top of the very fresh and very sweet and very tart green apple note. Well, other than the patchouli that I have to mention in here and the green apple that grabs my attention, the other note that I really like in this one would be the praline. The praline is really delicious. Sometimes I can't stand praline note in some fragrances like Jimmy Choo, the Jimmy Choo EDT. There are a ton of praline in there, but I really couldn't enjoy that one because, I don't know, for me it is not really that pleasing to the nose. It would be too sweet and like too hardcore, sometimes. It can get a little bit too cloying. But this is balanced out very nicely with the sourness. So the praline with a little bit of the gourmand effect, and it's like biting into a not too sweet chocolate, but a tiny bit of this tart sour green apple and berries. And after that, it dries down into a very beautiful earthy patchouli praline scent with the apple note slowly gone as it dries down. So this is what this whole fragrance is about on my skin. I really like how it performs in the beginning because the sourness really cuts through the heat and really makes the whole thing not so dirty. So the next one that I want to talk about and can be compared to the Angel eau de toilette, to my surprise, is this number here by Paco Rabanne. Yes, this is Black Access for Her by Paque Rabanne. When I tried this one, to be honest, when I first sprayed Angel Eau de Toilette, it didn't remind me straight away of this Black Access for Her. It was the second time that I wore Angel, and then I just glanced at my collection and I saw this Black Access, and it struck me that there is some similarities. I mean, they could be siblings or they could be relatives to each other. So this is Black Access for Her, and this would be the new packaging. I believe the old packaging doesn't look like this. Well, the note in this Black Access, which was re-released, I think it was re-released. It wasn't the old packaging of this Black Access that was released quite a few years back then. Okay, the bottle I have in here was released in 2018. Oh yeah, it was 2018 now. This is actually 1 year older than the Angel Mugler Eau de Toilette. So this is a Black Access. And you know what? On me, this dries down to, Black Access dries down to a much less sweet, but very similar to Angel Eau de Toilette. Yeah. Black Access 2018, Black Access for Her has a similar note of the berries. Yes, but to be precise, this is cranberries. The top notes are berries, pepper, I think it is red pepper. It is berry, of course. Then we have the pink pepper and a tamarind note, which is really not obvious. I think it could actually be neglected. And in the middle, I have this very powdery floral scent of this violet. Not really that much of a rose, although rose is also listed, but it's really a powdery violet, a very beautiful violet, mixed with the gourmand aspect of this fragrance, which is the cacao. Yeah, yes, it's the cacao, with a dry down of the vanilla and also some sandalwood. Okay, so this actually has the berry effect that this one lacks, but this is really much smoother, while this is sharper with the green apple note. This is smoother because of the almost heliotrope like, almost very powdery but very smooth, very delicate. Yes, delicate is the word. A very delicate sweetness of this violet flower, blended very well together with the cacao. Yes, you know, cacao sometimes can be powdery, but added with the flower note, it's just mixed very seamlessly, making it quite beautiful, although it is not really as loud as Angel Eau de Toilette. This one is like a quiet sibling of this Eau de Toilette. After Eau de Toilette, Angel has dried down. Yes, as they dry down, you know what, they are very much alike. Okay, which aspect is alike? They both have that chocolatey aspect, as one has the cacao and the other one has a praline. So both dry down to be a little bit cocoa-ish, cacao-ish. And both has a little bit of sweetness from the berry scent. And although the Angel still has more sour aspect, but they both are really similar despite the sour aspect. So I was really surprised. I couldn't imagine that that I actually stumbled upon the Black Access, which previously I didn't quite appreciate because I thought it was too quiet. But if compared to the Mugler Eau de Toilette, the dry down, after all the mixing of all these sweet notes and the flower, the violet note in here is really amazed me. I would say the violet note in here it's like a floral cacao. So yeah, so this is my humble opinion of these two far distant what do you call that, far distant relatives. Alright, so if you are peeping into my diary, I would really like you to subscribe, and if you have tried this too, please let me know in the comment down below. See you in the next one. Bye bye.